right, so it is almost midnight on the 9th day. I've had these two catfish for 9 days. And when I got them at the pet store, they said they were about 2 weeks old. So we're documenting the growth of these two catfish every single day. And I see one of them right down by the drain plug. Right down there. And hopefully I can have the other one in here. I keep losing them. Hopefully the filter didn't suck him up. Oh, there he is. All right. They seem like they're getting a little bit bigger after 9 days. All right, so the first thing I do is just do a little bit of cleanup here with a net. Seems like he's running after that net. Seems like they're a little bit messier. I don't know if they just didn't eat all their bloodworms from this afternoon. Alright, just clean it up just a little bit. It's funny that filter doesn't clean it up better. Alright, pretty good. Not too bad. What I want to feed them is a cube of frozen bloodworms. I'm going to move my light just a little bit so there's not such a glare. Give this guy a little bit. Doing pretty good. Has grown a little bit. 9 days. I was looking on the internet and some guys I saw one person, he had one of these red-tailed cats, and after 6 months it was 17 inches. It was unbelievable. So right now I'm feeding them twice a day, one of those little blocks of bloodworms twice a day. It seems like when I feed them like this time of the day, like closer to midnight, they eat a lot better. Obviously they're nocturnal, so it seems like they would eat better. But they like to hang out together over here. They're starting to eat. They're realizing it's food. It's funny, it takes them a minute before they start eating it. Alright, so that's the update for the last part of day 9. It's almost day 10. In a few more minutes, it'll be day 10. So I'm just recording every time I feed them twice a day, monitoring the growth of these guys. So if you want to help me watch these guys grow up, you can subscribe, hit the notification bell, and we'll just document it every single day. It'll be interesting to see how fast they grow. I've heard that when they're small, they're a little bit slower to kind of take off. And then when they get bigger, they really grow like a rocket super fast. So it'll be interesting to see. And then from what I've heard, after the first year, once they reach like 15 inches, they start slowing down a little bit to where they don't grow so amazingly fast. All right, so it is the morning of day 10. One thing I noticed on this is it seems like I'm getting more of a film on top of this catfish pond. So I was thinking kind of lifting this up a little bit more maybe to give me a little bit more disturbance of the surface of the water. Maybe mix things up a little bit. Maybe I'll keep it there after we get done here. All right, so first thing, I'm going to unplug the filter. And we'll see if we have two catfish in here. That's always the question. I still have one up on the handle. I think he's getting bigger. I think he's getting quite a bit bigger. Take a look at that guy. It's so funny, he gets in that little channel right there, right on the filter. Look at that. He's like stuck to the filter. What are you doing? He's like, I can't get him off the filter. How crazy is that? And where's the other one? That's the question. All right, so I have one on the bottom. He's coming back to the filter. I have one on the top. He won't leave the filter. All right, so that one's going deep. I'm just gonna have to look at that. That's weird. Look at this guy. He's like stuck on the filter. All right, I don't want to hurt him. He's so small. Look at that. There we go. All right, I gotta pull the filter out to get him off the filter. All right. That was weird how he just hugged the filter and wouldn't let go. It's always something with these catfish. All right, so we're going to start with a net, do a little bit of maintenance, clean up a little bit. Anything I can pull out of here is good. Tomorrow's the water change day. So we'll have the second water change on this tank. On this pond. I guess it's a pond. It's a hot tub catfish pond. These guys already are definitely getting bigger. I can definitely tell for sure. In 10 days, they've grown quite a bit. All right, so I'm going to give them another frozen bloodworm. They've plowed through about half of the pack of frozen bloodworms already. It was like $8 for the pack. They're going through some food quite a bit here. So I think I'm going to use the bloodworms until they run out of bloodworms, and then I'm going to switch to some of the shrimp and tilapia and stuff I have in the freezer. And I'll just kind of tease it apart in the water here. So this is kind of interesting, and it'll be really interesting, documenting every single day with these catfish to see the growth. And then after they get big, to kind of look back and see the different sizes at the different ages, because sometimes you can kind of forget how small they were at the beginning, especially if you get something that grows really big. So it looks like they're eating. So this is one of the first mornings where they're really eating really good. I think they're just getting used to the hot tub, getting used to the routine. It's pretty nice. Eating pretty good. So I'd say they're eating probably 90-95% of the food that I'm putting in there now. That guy's really chowing down. Look at him, it's like a little vacuum cleaner. That's pretty wild. Seems like one's eating more than the other. So one of them I had in here for a few days longer than the other one. I think that's the one that's eating the most. And then one was in the pet store for a few more days. I thought I lost one. I thought one of them died, so I bought another one. And then I ended up with two. I found the other one. He had a rock in here that I put in here. But yeah, they're eating really good now. Better than they have before. All right, so there you have it. That is day 10. All right, so I'll just keep posting videos every day. I'll show you what I'm feeding them and how fast they grow. It should be pretty interesting. Raising up a couple catfish here in my hot tub. I was just watching another video online just a few minutes ago, and some guy said after 1 month, his catfish grew from 3 inches to 6.5 inches. So let me tell you, these things can grow incredibly fast. All right, so thanks for watching, and I will see you tomorrow.